Alright, working on a little Tecumseh again here, and we're almost there. In fact, we should have this thing running by the end of this video. We've got like 7 bolts left and 1 nut and just some outside shrouds, and put the gas line on, and that's it. Let me get this out of the way here. Let me show you something. Alright, here's the coil. I stuffed the capacitor, and that came out well. I didn't film that because that's a video in itself. I put the capacitor in there and epoxied it in, and then soldered one end of it to the case. And when that's on there, it'll look the same, and it'll fit, you know. But pretty much, let me show you what goes on in there. Got a gas line. I am all tangled up here. Oh, Road King, you kill me. Alright. Here's what you start out with the old capacitor. You know what's interesting? The capacitor I took apart had it was held in with a piece of rubber. I had it here a second ago. But anyway, it was held in with rubber and just pinned over on the end, and these newer ones actually have it's like epoxy in them. Here's the other one. See the way it shines? So later on they actually put epoxy in there. Probably made them last a little bit longer too, because that's what makes them go bad, moisture and stuff. But this is what's inside them capacitors. All you do is you grind the edge off of there and pull the guts out. And this came out. This actually fell apart, and this is what was in it. This is the original capacitor, and it was just inside a piece of cardboard here. And the capacitor I had actually fit perfectly inside there. I'm trying to do this with one hand, but you guys get the idea, right? There you go. Look at that, it disappeared. So that's where we're at. That's all ready to go. So we say we start slapping this together. I actually found a little piece of rubber. This is what held that in. It was attached to it like that. Somebody must have knocked that on the ground. And like I say, you just grind off the edge of it, and everything pulls right out. Alright. I guess put this gas line on. It's only a short gas line. It's only about 4 inches, 3.5 inches tops. And there's really no room here. You know, it only goes from here to here. So there's really no room for a filter, but there is sort of a strainer inside the tank, you know, a screen, so it'll be okay. So let me put that on there while there's nothing in the way. Alright, let's do this. Get some of this out of the way here, and I'm going to turn this around this way so maybe you guys can see a little better. How's that? And I'll work upside down. Right? I do that for you guys. Alright. If I recall, this goes on here. And then you got these 2 bolts here. Got these 2 bolts the same size. And you know how I know which ones they are? Because I could see this star washer embedded in this piece here. And this other one's got a round washer. And if you recall, we put marks on this, and that's how we're going to line our thing up. Everything works out. I don't want to get too crazy with this because this block is aluminum. If I wanted to, I could strip that out, but I don't want to. Alright, it's good enough. It's only a lawnmower. Alright, if I recall, this piece here has got writing on the outside, so that way that goes on, right? Now, I'm ready to put this on. Now, if this was set up by the factory, then if I put this back where it was, we should be fine. But if somebody had their hands in this, it's going to be trouble. Alright, that's where that one was at, right there. I'm not going to crank up on that one yet. And this one's pretty much where it belongs already. Okay, right there, right there. Hold that. Alright. Now you remember when this wire here goes up through the hole, so I'm going to have to stick this in a hole. If you guys remember when I pulled it out last time, it was pretty tough. So I'm going to shut you off and stick this in there. Still on view. So I'm going to have to dick around with that a little bit. So let me do that and we'll turn this back on. Alright, got that where it needs to be. Yeah, whoever designed that, they need to fire that guy. You mean to tell me they couldn't make that hole another 1/8 inch bigger? Alright, let's see where we're at here. You guys see? You guys are right where you need to be. Alright, let's what goes on next? I would imagine the flywheel. There we go. Oh yeah, you know what? You know what I noticed here? This don't have a kill switch on the top, but it does have a little tang here on the points for grounding out. So I made a little wire, and the scooter actually has a button for a kill switch, so this will work out well. And there's actually a little dimple right here. You guys might not be able to see it, but a little dimple here with a hole, and that actually goes outside the shroud here. So that'll work out nice. So let me put that on there, and then I will put the flywheel on. Okay. Yeah, I got that little wire there coming out here. That way, when I start on the bench, I can actually just touch a bolt up here. Look at it. Guys, there you go. I can actually touch one of these bolts. I left one unpainted, and that'll shut the engine down. Alright, let's put the flywheel on here. I cleaned it up. I didn't get crazy, but cleaned it up a little bit. Okay, put a key in there. Very cool. This goes on. This has little dogs on here, and they fit right into here. So I'll make sure they're where they belong. Okay. All right. Then you got this washer, and this fits right in here. Got a little cutout for it. That's pretty nice. And that's actually concave, convex, depending on how you look at it. Fits right in there. And then this bolt got a taper on it. It centers that up. Pretty nice setup they got here. Am I forgetting anything? Let me stand this up so I can tighten it up a little bit. Got a little tiny piece of wood here Stick it under one of the fins, and then put a little ass behind this. Not too much. You don't want to snap nothing off. Alright. It's only a little engine. It's only a little engine. Alright, I guess now we'll put the shrouds on. Let me go find them. Alright. Yeah, I put the flywheel on there like that, and I forgot to mention, we did adjust the points. You know, sometimes you get so involved and you're in the zone and you forget to turn the camera on, or you just don't feel like it, and that's what happened there, you know. So the points, don't worry about that. The points are set. Here's your gauge right here. It's probably in the line of sight before. Somebody mentioned on the last video, a couple guys mentioned it, you know. They didn't see me adjust the valves or check them or anything like that, but they were actually checked before I took the crank out, and then checked after I put everything back together, and the valves are all within spec. So, also somebody else left me a comment. You know, I'm so used to working on Briggs that when you put the housing on, you don't have to worry about the head bolts. But I'm gonna have to loosen up these head bolts here to put this shroud on, because these. Let me get that out of your way. These 3 bolts actually hold the top of that shroud on, so let me loosen that up. And then I'll probably have to loosen these up too, just to give me a little room there, so I don't have to scratch the shroud up. So, alright, let me do that. I won't waste your time with that. Alright, let's try to put this on without scratching it up too much. You know, if I had thought about it or known what this was when I painted this up, you know, this was made just for the snow engine, to keep the snow out of there. I would have taken that this little shelf off, but it's on there, so it's staying on there, right? Alright, because we're never going to be riding this in the snow. Try to put this on without scratching it up too much. It's got to slide over this shroud here, for this piece on the side. Looks like it's there. And we're way off up here. Oh wait, where are we? Yeah. What the hell did you do, Road King? There we go. We're way off up top here. Let's try this again. Take 2. You know what? I was worried about the sides, not worried about the top. And actually the top is on and the bottom isn't. I'm going to put a couple bolts in here just to keep this from going anywhere. Let's see what's going on down here. Oh, I see. Let's see, we gotta bend this. Oh man. We're all jammed up down here. Let me see. Got one piece going under, one piece going over, so got to pull that out and then pull that down a little. Let me fix that and then we'll turn you back on. Alright, where were we? Got these bolts here on the side. I had to chase them with a tap. They were a little buggered up. They were a lot buggered up. Going back here. Are you in frame just barely? Alright. Alright, now let's put these ones on the top in. Wow. Yeah, I don't know who designed that. They ought to fire that guy too. I don't think we're forgetting anything. Alright, let me run all these up and then we'll turn you back on. You don't need to see that, right? Alright, just about there. Got 2 little shrouds and 2 bolts, and that's it. And then we'll put a decal on. The shroud looks like it goes on this way. And it's got a bolt back here and a bolt here. When I took this off, this actually slid behind here. Like that. Now if I was going to do it, and I haven't seen it, I would have put this, because this looks, it doesn't have like a lip on it like most shrouds would have. So I would think that would have went on first, and then this goes on after it. But I don't know, you know. So I'm just going to put it back on the way we had it. This actually had a muffler that bolted on with the 2 bolts, but I'm just going to stick one of these little lawnmower mufflers on it, and it's going to kill me to put a Briggs exhaust on this. This thing might even be made in the USA. I don't know. But it's not even aftermarket, it's actual Briggs. And it's going to kill me. But I got to do it. I got to do it. And I think that's the only thing that holds this in. It's actually pretty tight here. There we go. Alright. This may take a little dicking around, so let me dick around with that, and then we'll turn these back on. Alright, just about there. Yeah, I had to make a washer to go behind that, you know, so it pulled up against this flange and everything, so that's on there. That's on there pretty good. Alright, there's our last piece. Put my glasses on so we put it in the right place. You're still in view there? So we got here, we got a 7/16. I believe this goes this way. .7/16 right there, and then a 5/16 right here. Like I said, I don't know if I was supposed to go on the outside or the inside, but the way it's bent and the way I took it off was on the inside. But hey, does it really matter? They were serious about keeping snow and stuff out of there, or circulating the heat. I don't know. But anyway, it is what it is now. Alright. I guess our next move is, what you guys out of here? Put that, the Indian emblem on there. And I got 2 choices here. Well, I got you here. Got this original one, probably from the 70s, and the guy sent me the wrong sticker. It actually says 3.5 horse. Or I just got in the mail today this other one. Now this one actually says 3 horsepower, and it's a reproduction, but it'll do. You know, these letters here are a little lighter, but oh well. I'm going to go in and have dinner, and we'll think it over. So I'll see you guys when I come back. Alright, I'm back. Alright, here's what I come up with the decals. I like the original one better because it has the bolder print. You know, this print isn't quite as nice. It's a shame, because if that print was just as bold, that would be a perfect decal right there. But anyway, I'm gonna try to use this original one. You know, that thing's like 60 years old at least, and I'm not going to film it while I'm doing it because this decal is actually compromised. I don't know if you guys could see it, but see the way it's bubbling up over here. Got a bubble there, and it's cracked right along them dots. Same over here. You see there's a crack right here. So this sticker is, or decal I should say, is compromised, but I think I can make it work. And if I mess it up, then I can always fall back on this one. So, alright, I'm going to put that on, and next time you see it, it'll be on the machine. Alright, we got it on there. I'm not very optimistic about it. I mean, it looks good from here, but I don't think there's much glue on the back. I think, if you see here, most of the glue stayed on the paper. And I see it starting to bubble underneath it and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens. I'm not going to start the engine tonight. You guys will see it in this video, but I'm not going to start it tonight. I'll probably do it tomorrow because it's raining out. So I haven't tried treating it. I put some of this microsol on there. The model guys use this to soften these stickers to help them bend and stuff. But like I say, I don't think there's enough glue on there to help it. And spraying clear over the whole thing isn't going to help anything. So we'll see. If it peels, we'll just put the other one on, right? Alright. You guys will see this run in a couple minutes, but I won't see it run until tomorrow. Alright. See you in a few minutes. Alright. We had this engine running here, and I was having trouble with it. If you see that my new Briggs muffler here, the paint's all coming off it and stuff like that. So this carburetor was kicking my ass. I got it to run, but I couldn't get it to run right. I actually had to start it with a drill because the rope on this, I had to replace the rope. But I was starting it with a drill and everything. I still couldn't get that carburetor right, so I brought it down here.
Small engine mechanic.
And if Mike can't get this carburetor running right, we're going to throw that in the garbage and put another carburetor on there. So let me see what Mike can do with it. Alright, my buddy Mike worked on this carburetor as much as he could. Do that again, Mike. Show him that it's cold, that the muffler's cold and everything. And he got it running actually pretty good. I was surprised how good he got it, but that's why I came down. Because if anybody was going to get it running well, he would. So let me get around this way. He's got it bolted to this big hot tube engine. All right. If I'm here, Mike, I won't get hit in the chops when you pull on that thing. So. All right.
Let's give it some throttle. Okay.
This is with that diaphragm carb on there. So. Oh, watch your arm, Mike.
Yeah, I should be okay.
Okay. I heard it. Does. I don't know how well you can hear me, but I made a little throttle for Mike to grab onto there. I'll see if I can show you. Right here. Yeah, I think it runs good. Because everybody tell me how bad that carburetor is.
Seems pretty good to me.
It does. Shut it down with my kill switch. Here's my little kill switch. Alright.
I like it.
Yeah, me too. All right, so we got that. I say we. I don't know why I say we. Mike got this thing running pretty good, so I'm going to throw it on that scooter, and that'll be. This ain't going to be the final video for this, but at least you guys. Let me come around the side. You can see what it looks like. Go around this big hot tube engine, this oil field engine, and we're happy the way it looks and the way it sounds and the way it runs. So we're going to stick it on the scooter and see if it'll pull my big fat ass around through the grass. So, what do you say? Enough of this, guys? Mike?
Enough of this.
Thanks for helping me, man.
All right.
All right. See you guys in the next one.